Woogle, woogle. I don't know what woogle means. We're woogling all over the place. How is everyone this fine evening? We're just getting situated real quick here. Maybe let some people meander in, straggle in, because it's now 6 p.m. local time. So that means we're doing a live stream. Everyone tell me hello, or I'm going to ban you from the live stream. Maybe I should turn my music off so we don't get like kicked off the internet or something stupid. I hope everyone's well. Ralph, I thought that said Ralph Lauren. I was like, that's an interesting, interesting something. So yeah, Tubba Rock right there said CVO. So yeah, we're gonna do. What does CVO stand for? Why have I forgotten what CVO stands for all of a sudden? Noah, I live in California. What does CVO stand for? Someone remind me what CVO stands for. I seriously don't remember. Yeah, in a minute here. Oh, I thought you were telling me that CVO was something copyright violation. I guess close enough. So. Yeah, we'll wait till people trickle in here a little bit, until whatever happens. Christopher Raymond, these are the comments that I like here. Crossover? No, definitely not CVO. CVO is not from a crossover. Where are like? Oh, Dylan. You know what, Dylan? Are you guys? I meant to message your father. Or you work. Are you guys going to West Coast? Are you guys playing at West Coast for North versus South? Cam valve operation. There we go. Dylan with a save. Yeah, are you guys going to be out at West Coast Adventure Park this weekend? Yeah, we'll wait for some people to trickle in here. And then we'll, unbox the Shocker CVO. I touched a prototype one. So this will be the first time I've touched one that's not prototype. We're gonna see how it goes. Like I have not opened the box or anything. It's sitting right there on the floor. Got it today. So, yeah. CJ will get there. You know what? Ryan Fitzgerald says, I really want to see Alice Goldman's new CS2. The thing is fire. Yeah, but what's crazy to me is I still can't get a regular one, but they're coming out with private labeled ones. Like, I don't know. That's just crazy. Dylan, you are. I'm going to try to figure it out. I'm going to try to go out there. I don't know what day. We'll see. I want to try to play some paintball, and then I got like some video things I need to do. So, yeah, we'll see. I would love to be able to go out to West Coast Adventure Park this weekend, play some paintball, but we're going to see how it goes. Okay, let's see how many people are in here, and then we might, we'll give it a couple minutes. At 6:10, we're going to do this unboxing, so about 5 or 6 minutes. We're just kind of waiting for people to get in here. So, if you're not watching this live, you can go. There'll be at some point in the description this evening, probably 2 to 3 hours after the live stream, there'll be timestamps in the descriptions. So if you guys ever want to watch these back, not live, I try to do key points in the live stream with little time codes. Like someone asks a specific question, and then I'll put like the time that it actually happened next to it, so it's a little bit easier to find. So maybe you don't have to watch the whole thing. You can just skip around and see specific parts of it. Yeah. Make it a little bit easier. What's the most expensive paintball gun right now? What is the most expensive paintball gun? Probably one of these Team M3Ss. So like the the Ironman one, or they have like the Dicam, or that whiteout. I think they're calling it whiteout. The like PGA custom printed M3S. So Those are probably, I think those right now are the most expensive paintball guns out. All right, I guess we're not going to wait till 6:10. I'm like, what time is it, Mike? We just killed a couple minutes. Killed 2 minutes. All right, so we're going to do this. Screw 6:10. We're doing it right now. So let's just open an M3S. Not an M3S. I just saw someone post M3S. Shocker CVO. Does that video look clear to you guys? Do I look choppy at all? Maybe like the frame rate's weird? Looking at that computer, I feel like I look weird. Let me know if I look weird. Put in the chat if it's like smooth or funny looking. We're gonna open it with needle nose pliers, so it might take a while. Not really. Oh. Okay, there's a box. We have a box. Officially, you know what else I have? We'll talk about that later. So there's a box. We've got a box. We're not gonna open it with needle nose pliers. We got a knife somewhere on this thing. Somewhere on here there's a knife. Looks good. Cool. I don't know why. Maybe it's just that computer. I look funky on that computer. So, okay, this is the shittiest knife ever. Look at this. That's not safe. It's okay. I don't really use it for anything. I mean, I guess I'm like, I don't ever use it for anything, but I'm using it right now. Brad, what's up? Okay. Poke myself in the eye. We should probably close that first. It's not like this is the first time there's ever been like a CVO in you know, public. Little air pillow. So it's not like, man. It's not like this is like, you know, the craziest thing to ever happen. There's reviews and stuff on these things and whatever. So it's not like, yeah, like I said, it's not like, you know, the craziest thing. I don't know. These paintball companies just really slow about, you know, actually selling stuff. Who knows? Okay. So these cases are really cool. I don't know if you guys have seen these necessarily, but these like silver carbon fiber ones look really, really cool. In contrast to like there's an Exalt, like, you know, this is hard to see on camera. I didn't really pick it up. That's the Exalt Lime carbon fiber case. That looks really cool. Like, that looks pretty awesome. Anyway, CVO. Okay. So, choose a loader. That's right. We've heard that these things, it's really easy to outshoot some of these hoppers. So in here they actually, like, examples of non-force feed hoppers include Virtue Spire, Valken VSL. So it's recommending, they recommend to actually use like a real force fed hopper, like Halo 2, Rotor, a Z2. I don't know, there's a couple other ones out there. Manual, barrel cover, olive. So this is an olive gun. I didn't even remember what I got, and I didn't read the tag. The tags say olive CVO 296. Yup. Barrel. Are there two things of grease? That's weird. 33. I don't think there's supposed to be two things of grease. 33. I don't know. Someone messed up. Okay, we're just putting the barrel on. I don't know why my nose is so runny. The evolution, RG says. Was the evolution force fed? I mean, it might have been. I don't know. I don't think so. No, evolution's not force fed. Weird how there's two things of grease in here. I do not think there's supposed to be two things of grease. One thing that Shockers have always done pretty good. They always come with good Allen wrenches. I actually like their Allen wrenches. They're not bad quality. They're not the typical, like, really bad, wonky quality that a lot of the companies are shipping with. Okay, so they also parts kit, ball detents, some springs, O-rings, screws, you know, the normal. Okay, CVO. So this is, we're also gonna I'm gonna put the barrel cover back in there, and then we're gonna zip this box up. So some of you guys might know that, yeah, Poppy 5 likes the case. That case is sweet, like really, all about those cases. That case is really cool. That's the coolest looking case any paintball gun's ever come with. So yeah, some of you guys know that I'm not a huge fan of these, not the CVO specifically, just that the new shockers. So I've never been a huge fan of the, so yeah, that's an unboxing, not much happened. I've never been a huge fan, we'll put that up there, never been a huge fan of like the Shocker RSX or the XLS. I don't know why, man. They just haven't been as reliable as I would like to see guns in that price. Oh my gosh, that is a heavy trigger pull. So the trigger is crazy adjustable, and right now it is like, see, that's a problem. Like, why? That's what I'm talking about, guys. The wonky quality on these things. Like, why is the bolt not coming out? Like, why do I have to pull the bolt? Anyway, yeah, I've just never been like a huge fan of any of the Smart Parts stuff, honestly. Going back all the way to like, 1998, when the Shocker, the shoe boxes, like the turbos were popular. Yeah. We'll see. We're gonna go. If I go out and play this weekend, definitely going to use this. I mean, for sure. Put it through its paces, and then hopefully have, a review up really soon. So, God, that trigger is awful though. We definitely have to do a little bit of work to the trigger, because it is like, it's still not difficult to shoot, but my gosh. It is heavy. There's no question that so far the G-Tech trigger's nicer. You know what I do like though? I've always hated on how small these are. Like, I feel like when they're electric guns, they're too small. But since it's mechanical, I kind of like hold the trigger frame quite a bit more, so I can like actually like put my hand around it. And it feels good. Whereas with electric guns, I'm kind of like holding stuff off and like, shooting a little weird. And it just feels odd to me. But yeah, it feels good. James! Thank you, sir. Thank you. The treats for Link. Again, he's just sleeping right over there like he usually is. So I don't know. G-Mech Better Alfredo asks. You know what? I think just based off the bolt, right? So just based off the internals, right? The IV core versus, I don't know, whatever the heck they're calling this. I don't even know what they're calling this bolt. Not the IV core, I'm sorry, the gamma core, comparatively to whatever they have in the XLS, or the bolt that's in the CVO here. I'm just going to say gamma core is better. It's going to be more reliable and probably less maintenance and just simpler. I do like the way it feels though. It does feel good. So we'll see. Like, I want to go, play with it. I've shot and played with the G-Tech, the E-Mech. Hopefully there's an E-Mech review coming soon here, so we'll see. I don't know. We'll see. Coin Raider, thank you. I appreciate the $2 and then saying that I'm sexy. It's a little weird. Wouldn't you leave it? You left super chat one time. It was kind of awkward too. Like, told me you wanted my phone number. We were gonna like go on a date or something weird. Yeah, so we'll see. We'll see what it's like. Hopefully soon. Hopefully this weekend we'll be able to get that thing out there and get some playing action going on. Norm says, there's 158 people watching this and only 31 likes on the thing. Well, yeah, that's how it goes. People don't like anything I post ever. Yeah. So one other thing that I've been pushing lately around here, if you've paid attention, is that voicemail, how I want you guys to call and leave me voicemails. Leave me a voicemail if you have a question. If you want me to answer a question for you, I'm not going to call back. But what I'm going to do is play them on here during the live streams, the voicemails, and then play or use those questions for paintball question time. Ideally, what I would like people to do is leave me your name and where you're from, and then just whatever you want, just so we have some context, right? So I know your name is Chris and you're from Montgomery, Alabama, or whatever, like just some news. Or not some news, some context. Is there any news on the E-Tech? What do you mean, E-Tech? Stump grinder! Bought a Viking CS2. You bought a Viking CS2 in early April. A Viking CS2? What is a Viking? I don't even know what the Viking CS2 is. In April. Well, I pre-ordered my CS2 last year. Beat that. Last year. Yep. I don't know. Yep. E-Tech, EMAC. I'll talk about the EMAC. Hang out. I'm going to answer some of these questions. Some kind of April's not too bad. I mean, like a month, 1 month, 2 months, maybe almost now. I did pre-order mine last year, though. Half Cap Chili. Thank you. When I buy the CS2 in a couple of weeks, should I upgrade my hopper? I have the die LTR, and would it be worth it to keep my XLS Freak kit? Yeah, sure. So I just use the LTR, right? Just go out and use the LTR, see what happens. If it works good, keep it. I don't think there's any real reason to upgrade. Like, none of these other hoppers are going to do anything like that dramatically better where it's like you need to upgrade. Like the Spire 3, I think, is a nicer hopper, but you don't need it. It's not like you have to have it. I really like the FL barrel kits. I really do like those. I think they're the best barrels out right now. Like, I really like them. I don't know. But you will get better, air efficiency and break less paint and, more accuracy from barrel matching all the time. So the real answer is use the XLS, or the XL kit, so you can just, get a better paint barrel match. But you don't need to upgrade hoppers, and I don't think you need to use the XLS kit either. The FL kit is good too. What about player transfers? Player transfers, I always think of soccer. Ricardo, hey PRML, I am an airsoft player transferring into paintball. Do you have any tips for beginners? Oh Jesus. Just have fun. That's my tip. That's the hardest thing ever. That's the most vague question. That's I don't know, think of something like baseball. Be like, oh, I've never played baseball before. Got any tips? I'm like, man, I don't know. Dirk Gadbury, what's up, baby? Your son was here earlier. Show him how to adjust trigger tension on the CVO. All you got to do is take 2 screws off. Yeah, I know. Somewhere on there. I'll do it. I'll figure it out. Maybe. I don't know. Maybe I'll just leave it stiff. I don't know. Who knows? Dork, I might see you this weekend. We'll see. I don't know. See how it goes. So yeah, guys, voicemail. Definitely call that voicemail and harass me. No one's going to answer it. One of these days I do want to have call-ins. I want to do a call-in show and have people call in. But again, that requires maybe I don't know, some sort of like call screener or something like that. Come to Canada, maybe next year. Maybe next year. We'll see how it goes next year. You keep watching these. So if you want me to come to Canada, you will continue watching Paintball Ruin My Life stuff. You will share stuff. You will contribute to this whole thing we're doing here. Oh gosh, there's a screen just freaked out. Because I want to try to go to Canada. I want to try to go on this tour next year. And I need the support of the paintball industry to be able to do that. And the only way they're going to give me support is if they get like I was saying, if you guys watched the other day about sponsorship stuff, how I complained about it, how I was like, I don't understand why these companies are even sponsoring teams because they're not really getting that much in return for it. So I want paintball companies to sponsor me for this tour thing, and they have to be able to get a return. So the more people that watch this, the bigger return they can get out of their investment or their sponsorship. Ghost Fett? We're going to go with? Thank you, sir. I'm a new player, and I've learned a lot. We'll start this over. I'm a new player, and I've learned a lot from watching your videos and listening to live streams. So thanks, and keep up doing what you're doing. Well, thank you. Much appreciated. Appreciate the super chats. Now like this video. More educational stuff coming next week, hopefully. I mean, I don't know what's going on. Keep getting like delayed on making some videos and like whatever.
Hey, Brad.
Oh gosh, we're gonna play that later. That was a little clip from a voicemail. We're going to do that right now. We might as well. So, like I said, right, guys, I wanted you guys to voicemails. We had a couple people, more than a couple, but we're going to do 3 voicemails right now from people that left me voicemails. And then first, we're going to start off with Kevin from Connecticut.
Hey, Brad. This is Kevin from Connecticut. I love your channel. I think it's awesome. I just have a quick question. I have an Etha 2 and a Empire X Pro. I have to get rid of one. Which one, in your opinion, should I get rid of, and which one should I keep? Thanks. Thanks a lot. I love your channel. Thanks. Bye.
Bam. Hopefully that worked well. Hope everyone heard that. We have Jose contributing to the Paintball Ruin My Life Fund, we're going to say. Okay, so we're going to answer Kevin's question really fast, since that's what I just played, and it's going to get weird if we don't. We're going to turn that off. So Kevin wanted to know, since he has 2 paintball guns, he's got an Etha 2 and the Axe Pro, which one should he keep since he has to get rid of one? I'm going Etha 2. I think the Etha 2 is more reliable. I ergonomically like it better. I think it's easier to fix. And I think the warranty's better. Kevin, if you're here, I hope so, or somehow this gets to you, Etha 2. Kevin from Connecticut. I hope that's good. I hope that that's kind of neat. I'll have to rewatch that. We'll see how it goes. How it goes. TGZ Prodigy. I can't thank you. Always consistent. Why are there so many spool valves now instead of pop-it valves? What is the difference between them? So the difference between pop valve and spool valve is like a big deal. I don't know if there's necessarily... we got stuff crashing on the computer. I don't know if there's a real quick and simple way to explain the difference between pop valve and spool valve gun. But that was I've kind of answered this question before in previous videos about, like, you know, the future of paintball guns or whatever. And one of the reasons I think there's more spool valve guns now is, like, in the past, right? Like, say 15 years ago, like in 2002, there were spool valve guns and pop valve guns, right? Angels were popular, then the Intimidator was just becoming popular. Cockers and mags were still around, pop valve-ish kind of things. And spool valve guns were there. They were extremely quiet, super smooth, but they weren't very reliable, and they were not hard on paint. They weren't very reliable. They weren't very air efficient, but they were super quiet and like shot really well. And then as time went on, right, with dye guns becoming more popular, Planet Eclipse guns, Mac Dev started making spool valve guns. A lot of these companies started making more spool valve guns because they were able to make them more reliable and a little bit more air efficient, we're going to say. So I think that rise of spool valve guns and decline of pop valve guns is because they were able to make the spool valve guns more efficient and more reliable, and then still shoot the same way. So they were kicking less and quieter and just as air efficient and almost just as reliable as pop valve guns. So that pop valve thing kind of went away. That's my theory anyway. Not really theory, it's kind of like truth. Matt! Thank you, sir. It took me a little bit, though. Do you think Planet Eclipse will make a new line of LV model pew-pews, paintball guns? Yeah, I do think so. I think that they will. I mean, I don't know when. It could be 2030. I got no idea. I know they've said they have no direct plans to make them. I can guarantee you they have stuff drawn up and like ideas and stuff like that. But they don't have any current plans to come out with one. Yeah. They're for sure. I mean, they for sure will eventually, I think. I mean, they said they weren't ever going to again. And then the LVR did so well that they, yeah, I could see them doing it again. But I don't know. I don't know where I'm going. Okay, so we're going to do another one of these voicemails. I don't know who this person is. They left a kind of
Should I
incognito.
get a Proto Rize with an LTR or a better gun than that for my first speedball gun? That's my question. Thank you.
Bingo. So Proto Rize LTR. Should you buy a Proto Rize and LTR? Why not? I think so. I mean, I think that at that like $350-ish for hopper and gun price, I don't know if there's really a better combination. I mean, you could spend $400 and go like mini GS and like LTR or level. I think that me personally, I would probably Proto Rize and then GI Sports level over the LTR, but damn, Proto Rize is great. I don't think that there's a better $350 setup, we'll say. Okay. I like the Rize. It's not bad. It's not bad. Something's going on in here. All right, we're going to do the next one. So we have 3 of these on docket. 3 voicemails. Got more than that, but these are like the 3... yeah. 3 that I thought were worth playing anyway.
Would you ever consider making Paintball Ruin My Life hats so that you can always support your brand instead of always having a Supreme hat on? Just a thought.
The only problem is like I can't actually hear the question. I can't actually hear them, so I'm just like gotta just kind of wing it. So making hats so I can wear them. That's probably not going to happen. Mainly because like making hats, it might happen. I've talked about making hats. We've made. I'm working with a company right now about making beanies. So hopefully that maybe those hats can transition, or maybe the beanies can like transition into making hats at some point. We'll see. I don't know if I would wear them. That's kind of my thing, right? Like I wear Supreme hats. I mean, maybe every once in a while I'd just kick the tripod. Maybe every once in a while I may, wear one, but wearing Supreme stuff, is definitely my jam. Yeah. Cash flow. He wanted to make a hat so you can promote your brand other than Supreme. Yeah, hats. I don't know if necessarily, because a lot of people don't wear hats, you know, like a lot of people just don't wear like regular hats. But beanies are definitely something that, yeah. If I made a flat brim hat, this is technically, is this sort of flat? Is this kind of a flat brimmed hat? Definitely not doing like, I don't know. If I do hats, they're 5 panels for sure. That's all. That is all. Chris, did you unbox the CVO? Yeah, it happened. Here is a CVO. Ooh. See, that's one thing that not I don't like that much. Like, what's the deal with that? You know, like, I don't know. It's just the little things, like these grips. I don't know. Planet Eclipse, man. We'll see though. I am gonna try to use it, so hopefully it's good. Bam. T4 pants are on the heavy side, but comfortable, says a boosted Honda. Yeah, they are. They're good. I mean, yeah. Yep. Please, people need to start sneaking Paintball Ruin My Life stickers onto bunkers everywhere. Go for it. Yeah. Yeah, go for it. All about it. Just vandalize. Not necessarily vandalize. No, don't do that. I don't know. I don't know. Maybe that'd be a bad idea. Also got some other things. I got this week. This is my second Sony RX100 camera. This is the RX 100 Mark 5. Mark 5. Yeah. I got that because I kind of need it. I need it to, I'm going to try to do some different angles with video stuff. So I'm going to use that for filming on this channel. I need it for adventure stuff that's happening, so, yeah. What else to talk to? I feel like we've gotten all the, like, oh gosh. I feel like we've got all the things that I wanted to talk about. We've gotten out of the way. You guys can go buy stuff at the Paintball Gear My Life Store. We have that. There we go. Fill up. The $9.99. What's with the 99-cent ones? I've noticed that recently. Lots of 99s. When's the next shipment of Paintball Ruin My Life headbands and barrel covers going on the store? Thanks for all the time you spend answering our questions. Yeah, of course. Thank you. Really though. Thank you. I don't know. Honestly don't. Maybe about a month. I mean, I would like to think that that's my goal. Because I don't know. That's why. It's just money, right? Like, I gotta pay for all the stuff. So that's my only holdup right now. Well, that and I gotta design some stuff still. I worked on that today, though. I would like to think about a month and a half. So I would like to think by the end of July, I have all new stuff back in the store. Sounds like a long time. So maybe I'll try to speed that process up. I don't know, but that's what I would like to do. So sorry. That's interesting, Philip. That's an interesting observation. So Apple phones are 99 cents. Is that where all the 99s are? And Androids even dollars? Interesting. All right. What's Mac stuff? That's an odd thing. That's an odd separation that they 99 cents. That's weird. Can you ship me one of your prototype headbands? There's literally one, so no. Literally one. You can't have it, sorry. It's the only one in existence. Where is it? I talked about it, I don't know. Have I talked about it on a live stream? One of these live streams? I don't remember. I don't know where it's at. I think it's over here. There's a Kings blanket. The Kings suck. Go Kings. Yeah, this is the only, like, literally the only, like, one of these that exists. This, literally this one. So, I can't send it to you. So, this is different than the old ones, mainly because this is all cotton now. So, yeah. Cotton. So I think it's more comfortable. I think they're more comfortable because they're softer, maybe a little bit more pliable, just nicer. Are discount tanks? Yeah. So discount. Yes. Sometimes you are getting, when tanks are old, they're discounting them. So you do want to check out whatever. Yeah. Angelo, what's up with the checkerboard headbands? They're coming. I actually designed those today. Or no, yesterday. I don't know. Today or yesterday. Frank Mason. Frank Mason's a G. Frank Mason needs to get more minutes. That's all I gotta say. I really like Frank Mason. Let's just throw that out there. Frank Mason's a team player. He works hard. He's smart. Makes good decisions. Really like how he runs the offense, like, slow. He doesn't look... Most of these rookie guys when they come into the league look out of control. Frank is, like, under control, composed. Okay, enough of that. Yeah, checkered headbands, they come in. They come in, so don't worry about it. They come in. Again, that'd be a while, though, probably, unfortunately. Mm-hmm. I do have to make, like, really need to get, we'll get rid of that. Really gotta get, I gotta get a gun, man. I really want to get a CS2. I want to get a CS2 because I want to incorporate it into videos. Like, I want to keep it. I want to make, like, my paintball gun setup video again. I did that one before with the 3.5. Now we're going to be doing it with the CS2. CS2, 77 SL2 Dura coat. Duracoat? Cerakote. Spire 3. That's going to be my setup. And then I want to do like a gear bag thing, but I don't have a gun. So I got to wait till I get a gun to do that with. I got that thing down there, but whatever. Who knows? TGC Prodigy again? Killing it. Thank you. Even $5. So we know that you're using Android, or well, really, I think you're just using a non-iOS device. We'll say that. Could be a laptop. What has been your favorite setup, mask, tank, hopper, marker that you've played with so far? You know, probably mask, Empire E-Flex, then the 77 SL2s from Ninja, tank-wise. Hopper, Spire 3. Spire 3? I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. Honestly, I think I like my level more. I liked my level more. So we're going to take that back. Mask, Empire E-Flex, Hopper, 77, SL2, Duracoat. I always say Duracoat. They used to have the Duracoat tanks. I'm all over the place. eFlex 77 SL2, Cerakote, GI Sports level, weirdly, Geo 3.5. Norm said that. Norm's like 3.5. Yeah. What is, let's see what everyone else says. What are your favorite four things? What are your favorite what are your favorite four things? Mask, tank, hopper, gun. Mask, tank, hopper, gun. Curious. Everyone just post that for me. We're going to see here. Are Bunker King Supreme pants worth the money? I think so, sure. Why not? Yeah, they're good. I mean, they're just the same price as all these other expensive pants, so. Brad, did you order a custom CS2? Nope. Most sites only have a few week wait on shipping on new ones. You mentioned you have been waiting a really long time for yours. Yeah, I have, but that's yeah, I don't know. Yeah. Yeah. I don't know what to say about it. You should get a Prime, Jeff says. Yeah, I've had a Prime and I want a Prime. No one's letting me know what their, like, favorite four things are. There's one. EVS 66 SL2. I think it's 68. Level. Yeah, I liked my level. I really do. Original Rotor, a Rize Max 77 SL, i5, SL68, VSL, a Stealth. Kind of like the Stealth. Did you buy the Stealth, or was it like a part of a package for a team? Philip, i5. I really thought about getting an i5 recently. I don't know why. Like, I don't really need a mask. I mean, maybe next time I need a mask, I'll look more into the i5. I really just don't need a mask. I mean, I'm getting to the point where I kind of do, though, because I've been, like, alternating between Profiler and eFlex, and they're kind of dying, so I don't know. Getting to the point where, like, I'll need one at some point here pretty soon. Thoughts on the Alice Goldman CS2? I think it's fire. I think it's hate. I don't like it. I don't like it. Doesn't it say something weird on the front of it? Let's see. What I hate is, like, I get these emails from Eclipse, and they're like, "Oh, Alice Goldman CS2," and I'm like, "What the fucking? I can't even like buy a regular one." Killing me here. Killing me. People sending me emails asking for shit. This email. Hello, thank you, and God bless. Do you have any free things you can give? Just a forewarning. If you ever send me an email asking for free stuff, it's not gonna happen. Alice Goldman CS2. What I don't understand is why does it says savages eat for free? I just don't understand that part. No, maybe I do. Maybe it does look okay. The skull and, like, what is that big thing on the side? Is it a wing? Is it a foot and a wing? I don't know. I don't know what I'm looking at. I mean, I like the colors. It's not bad. $1,700 though. I don't know, guys. We got some more favorite things here. i4 Cole Sutherland. i4 a Ninja Tank R2 Axe 2.0. Daniel Rios. Should you get 3.5 or a G6R 3.5? I've had both of those. I've had multiples of those guns. I would prefer the 3.5. I really like the GSR. The G6R, though. It's one of my favorite guns ever. The G6R. I love it. But I would prefer the 3.5, I think. I'm pretty sure I would prefer the 3.5. So, yeah. I just don't know about that Alex Goldman gun. I don't like... The thing against that is specifically, though, I just really don't like a lot of the private label guns. There are very few private label guns that I like. It's got, like, too much going on, you know? Like, the bodies are too small in these guns, and there's just too much happening, I think. And I think it looks too busy for me. I don't know. Who knows? Stay stoked. How's the fields / big game at Davis? Was thinking about going up this Saturday, but never been there before. Is big game this Saturday? Man. Well, first, honestly, I don't necessarily know if I would go this week. I mean, a big game's great, but the problem you're going to run into this weekend, in Sacramento at least, is there's going to be big game happening, and there's another big game out at West Coast Adventure Park. So there's like a special event out at West Coast. And there's a scenario at Shooters. So there's 3 events happening this weekend in the area. So it might not be the best weekend to go out to the big game. Because, I mean, a lot of the people who would be going to big game are either going to be at Shooters for the scenario or at West Coast for their like North vs. South event. So I think that big game attendance might not be the greatest this weekend. That's my thoughts on it. I like it, though. I think it's great. I think it's good. Yeah. I don't know. Yep. It's just this weekend. It might not be that great for it. That's all. Yeah. I keep thinking that I have to, I gotta ride my bike to the grocery store after this. Like, I really don't want to. It's gotta happen, though. Stasis. Yeah, Anthony, North vs. South, are you going? My question. North vs. South? I should, yeah. Stasis, I really like the blade. I really like the stealth, the GI Sports stealth, because of the blade trigger, good feed neck, and pops ASA. Yeah, for sure. But that's all stuff that you can buy. Like, if you have a G-Tech 160R, that's all stuff that you can get for, like, you know, the regular G-Tech. You don't necessarily have to have the stealth. You can buy all those whatever things. Dylan, you're still in here? Matt, thank you, sir. In addition to the LV question, I should have asked if an LV2 or possibly a Geo 4. Well, the problem with this is, like, what is a Geo 4, right? So, I would consider the CS could be considered a Geo 4, right? I mean, really, because, like, what they had, there's 2 things going on, right? The Ego line, we have the Ego and the Geo line, right? All they did with the LV, like the LV1, is not name it the Ego 12, right? They just changed the name. So instead of calling it an Ego 12 or whatever, they just call it the LV. It even says Ego on the gun, right? So it's an Ego. And then they have the Geo line that is their spool valve stuff, right? So with the Geo 3, it's a Geo 3 and 3.1 and 3.5. Yeah, I don't know which day I'm going either. I can't go both days. With the Geo line, they had the 3, 3.5, 3. Yeah. And then we could argue that the CS1 is a Geo 4. And then is the Geo 5 the CS2? Like, yeah, probably. The Geo 5 CS2. So, I don't know, yeah. So do I think that they'll come out with an LV2 maybe before another new Geo? So before, like, the CS 2.5 or whatever. I don't think so. I think that we'll see another spool valve gun before we'll see a new lever valve gun from Planet Eclipse. Yeah, I do. I mean, I think that market for them is just bigger, right? Like, they just have more people buying the spool valve guns than they do pump valve guns. So, Yeah, that's all really. Although I think that I would like to see a pop valve gun. Like I would prefer them to like CS2 eyes and LV1. That'd be sweet. No question that if they came out with a CS2 and the LV2, and like the only real difference was the top tube, like whether it was spool valve or pop valve gun, I for sure I would be all over that LV2. It'd be so cool. I just don't think it's in the cards for him right now. Yeah. Matt, Geo 4 could be a 3.5. I don't think so. Because it's the same gun. It's literally like all the 3.5 is like, you know, the 3.1, all it was they add the eye pipe, the air transfer tube, the AT pipe, and then the 3.5, all they did was like make the bolt removable different. You know, they didn't really like change the guns or whatever. Yeah. Angelo, what's happening? JC says, that's the fourth time. I mean, he didn't answer the first 3 times. Not something. Yeah, I'll definitely start ignoring people. If you're being annoying, I will just ignore you. And annoying to me is like posting over and over and over. Or maybe getting mad that I'm not answering your question. Yeah, I will ignore those too. I also kind of ignore these, like, when people add the, like, @ sign, like that Paintball Ruin My Life, like, right there, like that. It's like, I get it all confused. That right there, where JC put @Paintball Ruin My Life. Because in the chat, it shows up, you know, it's a big-ass orange thing. So people do that to, like, get my attention so I talk to them. Which, I don't know. I don't know how I feel about them. I kind of feel like they just want attention, so people are like, pay attention to me. We're gonna give fair attention to everyone. What are your thoughts on buying a used tank? The one I'm looking at is a 50 Ninja refurbished. Those month last year for $50. What is those month last year? What does that part mean? What are your thoughts on buying a used tank? The one I'm looking at is a 50 CI Ninja that was refurbished those month last year for $50. I don't know. I mean, $50 for a tank, as long as it's in hydro, sure. Problem is I don't know what hydro data is. Mm-hmm. So it was, man, just all you gotta do is say 1 year. Refurbished this month last year. Just put last year. The this month part, you don't need that. What does refurbished mean though too? The problem is hydro. It's gotta be in hydro. It's gotta have it has to have a good hydro. No, 1984 Killix. Oh, I'm sure. I mean, I will definitely answer super chat questions first, but that's not how this works. You don't gotta pay me. By refurbished, I mean rehydro tested. So it's hydroed a month ago, or a year ago. So it's worth, Sheldon. It's if it's hydroed, if the tank is 6 years old, it's for sure worth $60 to $50. For sure. Mm-hmm. Angel, what's your pre-tournament rituals? I don't play tournaments, so I don't have any rituals. I don't have any. So, yep. I played the tournament. Last tournament I played was maybe 2014, 15, and then before that was like 2013, and then like I don't really play tournaments anymore. There was a while where I did it all the time. for years there, but just kind of like, I don't know, just lost interest in playing tournaments. Still play paintball. Just not competitively. That's the word I was looking for. That's the one I wanted. Took me a second though. I am 13. My head is small. What mask would best for someone for a small head? You have a small head, and you want a paintball mask. It depends on how much money you want to spend. Small heads, the Dye i4 is a small paintball mask, but it's expensive. I don't know, lots of stuff, man. There's lots of masks you could wear. i4, I don't know, lots of options. We're gonna get to Cole. Cole paid me $2. We're gonna talk Cole. Picked up an O-Step Ego today. Shoots like a champ. Dude, I have always liked those guns. My only problem with those has been that they're like super loud, kind of clanky, like clank, you know what I mean, kind of clanky. They always feel really solid though. They shoot, and you're like, man, this is like, it's like, like this is shooting. It just like feels good. Yeah, those old Egos have always been like that. They're just hard on paint, right? They're just hard on paint. That's the only problem. They're hard on paint. And they're like little cannons. They're like, ding, 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 ding. You just know when they're shoot. Yeah. Martin, yeah, definitely did the unboxing already. That thing's already happened. It's not nothing too crazy happens, It's just a paintball gun in a box. Nothing crazy in the box either. It's like normal stuff, I didn't even really go through that. In Australia, you have to be 16 to play paintball? Really? I'd have pushed 18. Australia's got some crazy laws. Australia's a very interesting country, but there's some crazy laws. Oh, some crazy things happening. Meow, meow. Douglas, rec / Wizzball versus an area? What about it? I don't know. Alec, any tips for a G-Tech owner? I don't know. My tips for everyone, just have fun. Don't overthink stuff. Just go do it. Whatever. Why does everyone love the Etha 2 so much? Is it true all mid-range markers are essentially the same? No, definitely not. People like the Etha. If they were all the same, then not everyone would like the Etha 2 so much. I can guarantee you that if all of the mid-range guns were the same, I would not be telling you the Etha 2 is the best paintball gun ever made. People like it because it's reliable, it's quiet, it's air efficient, it shoots well. Like, everything's good about it, honestly. It looks a little funny. Other than that, the trigger's not the greatest, but I mean, it's $400, so can't really expect, too craziness. Aren't guns illegal in Australia? Yeah, it's complicated. Not just like outright, but it's a complicated topic. Yeah. Man, I gotta go ride my bike I keep thinking about it. I'm like, man, I'm gonna get something to eat. And I'm like, god damn it, I gotta ride my bike to the grocery store to get food. Kinda sucks. I'm thinking about having groceries delivered. I sold my car. I haven't had a car for a couple months here, so I'm thinking about having groceries delivered. Night Hunt. Axe 2, Etha 2, or Axe Pro, Etha 2, Etha 2. Should my friend pick up an Etha 2? Sure. Yeah. I mean, I don't know. Maybe. Does he want to buy a paintball gun? Does he have $400? Chris, what is going on? America is better. Better than where? And better at what? Just in general better? I don't know. Who knows? Brett B. This sounds like a good question. Just returned to playing paintball after an 8-year break. I have an E-Oracle, that's unfortunate, with a Warblade and a Halo. Redid the pneumatics, and it works perfectly. Well, that's good. Any reason to upgrade to a modern gun? Yeah. I mean, I would. Dude, I can't stand electric autocockers. My reason for, like, wanting something else. So if that was the only thing I had, I would sell it, and definitely I'd want something else. But, I would want, I don't know. I would want something that is more reliable, right? Like, electric autocockers are just so temperamental that I would just want something out of pure reliability. That's the only reason I would upgrade. Yeah. I mean, there's lots of stuff that's more reliable. Like, pretty much any gun you buy is going to be more reliable than that thing. So, yeah. But go play first, right? Yeah, go play first. See if you actually really like paintball again. But, yeah, I'd for sure rather... You're never going to find me say anything good about an electric autococker, though. I can't stand those goddamn things. Yeah. Here we go. After 7 years off, I just came back and snagged an Etha 2 and love it. Yeah, the Etha 2 is like leaps and bounds better than any electric autococker, that's for sure. What's the phone number you're talking voicemail for? There we go. Okay. Voicemail, bingo. There you go. Bingo. 916-573-0702. Supreme hats aren't too expensive. They restock every Thursday at 11 a.m. and hats are like $50. Yeah. Yep. They're cheaper than that most of the time. At least most of the ones I buy are cheaper than that. Like this is probably like 44. 5, I think. I don't know, something like that. Brett should have mentioned already. Played a few times with it again. No problem so far. Yeah, kicks for days. What about the Carnivore? Yeah, I hate the Carnivore too. It doesn't matter. Like electric cockers. Those guns were not made. First off, that gun is not even made to be semi-automatic, right? Originally it was a pump gun. And then they modified it to be semi-auto with putting all the pneumatics on the front of it. And then they modified it to be electronic. It's not even made to, like, you know, be electric. They're not supposed to be electronic. It just gets all funky. You start shooting fast and, like, shit gets all weird. So I don't like it. I mean, that's fine if you like electric cockers, but I think it just matters what you want, right? Like, I just want the thing to shoot. I just want paintballs to just come out the barrel. That's all I want. So definitely not liking them just because of reliability. That's all. That's about all. All right, guys. I'm going to go ride my bike to the grocery store. Ride the bike to the grocery store, and then we'll come back here and then do the time code stamps on the video, and then I don't know what I'm going to do. Eat, I guess. I mean, I have to eat, so whatever. Yep. Kurt Thomas, holy, you're gay? Who cares if he's gay? What if I told you I was gay? Would you believe it? Maybe I am. No one's ever going to know. Brad, what is the gun on the shelf behind you? That one right there? That is a DM9. 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 Angel LCD. Tipman TIPX. You know, one of these days, guys, I've been rounding up all these goddamn hoppers. So at some point here, there's going to be a video. There's going to be a video about like the best gravity fed hopper. So we have right here, we have, I just realized I don't have like a regular hopper. That is the Tipman, that's the Empire Splitter. That's the one with all that jazz on the inside. This is the GOG, GOG 100 round multi-cal hopper. So this thing will take 50 round paintballs, 50 caliber paintballs, as well as whatever those are, 168 caliber. That's the Valken V-Lite. It's also got some jazz on the inside. That is the Virtue, a base hopper. This thing looks really cool, but apparently they're not any good. So we're gonna find out. Also have a Primo somewhere around here. I really don't know where it's at. I don't know. But we got this hopper test video is coming at some point. I keep talking about it, so. Yep. You remember bugles, those Chips bugles, and everyone used to put bugles on their fingers? Those are still around, but they were way popular in like the late 90s. Yeah. Yeah. All that stuff. Chris said something. Has Valken ever made anything original? Honestly, the VSL is a unique product. You know, I was trying to think about their guns, but the guns they just purchased the designs off somebody. I'm pretty sure the VSL was designed. It wasn't designed by Valken, but they didn't copy anyone with the VSL. The VSL is unique. Everything else they just copied or like, you know, whatever. But that's not bad. I think Valken's good. I think Valken's a good company because they make a lot of good, inexpensive things, right? Like they make like good like pants and like all this stuff that are inexpensive. So fine. The VMAX, yeah, the VMAX. I don't know, those things. I'm just gonna put those down. All right, I'm really going this time. Chris, it looks like a TFX with the rotor feed system. It's way different than the rotor, though. It feeds completely different than the rotor. And the only reason it looks like the TFX, I think, to you is because it's angly, right? Like, it's got, like, sharp corners on it. So, but it's unique. Yeah, the Proton was a Mokel. Yeah, the thing's, yeah, awful. You like yours, but they're pretty bad. All right, guys. I'm out. Look for, you know, Paintball Ruined My Week. Coming up here in a couple of days, you know, and then other stuff. We'll probably see some video Tuesday. I don't know what it's going to be because I just don't know yet. Yeah, it's been real. Thank you guys. Thanks everyone who super chats. Make sure to like this video. Like this video before you leave. Tell your friends. Share this video. Tell your friends. Everybody